Dungeons & Dragons, the #1 role-playing game, is best experienced with a close group of friends. But what if I added Twitch chat into the equation? Welcome to the Dunes of Quiroq, where me and my friends stream D&D live on stream. The twist, you as Twitch chat get to influence all of the decisions I make as a dungeon master to help me shape our world. Want to join in on the action? Follow us at twitch.tv/IkaiKaTheSurfer to catch our latest live stream, and tune in on Monday at 7 p.m. EST to catch our latest session 2. Now, without further ado, roll session 1. We're going to be starting today with just like our intro stuff, and then we're going to go through. Do you guys want to introduce yourselves to my wonderful chat over there for the sake of the video?
Yeah, I'll start off. What's up? I'm Max. Yeah, you know how it is.
Yeah, you know how it is.
That's it. I don't know. What is it, like favorite color or what?
Yeah, sure, you can do that. That's fine.
All right, my favorite color is probably red or purple.
Katie, you want to go and then give your favorite thing?
Katie, I'm dating Michael, and I like the color gray.
Whoa, yo.
Valid.
I actually knew that, and I think it's kind of weird, because, like, that's not a color, that's a shade.
It's a color.
What do you
That
mean by
comes
that?
from a person who does not like gray. That's a
That
non-gray
comes from a
color.
person who sees in no color but gray.
Colorblind people don't get opinions on color.
Oh,
Well, it was worth a
Oh.
shot. All right, and we're back to, okay, all right, I'll just shut up. My bad. Chargers Nation?
Okay, I'm Kevin. You don't have to go through the full. I like the color blue. Big fan.
So, Moose, you want to go?
I'm Xavier. They also call me Moon. Or X. I like the color green.
Yeah, you would. You would.
I'm a naturey guy.
I
okay?
know, that's, despicable. Paquette, you want to go?
I'm Rice or Paquette or what are some of the other things I get? I get Bryce sometimes. Basically anything that sounds like that, and I like the color sage green. Or I've been moving into a maroon stage of things. I like maroon.
Maroon recently.
Yeah.
Okay. I always
I
thought
can deal with maroon.
burgundy is like the color of libraries in my head, you know? Like a built-in
Yes.
library. And so that's just like, that's all I can think about.
That's the
anytime I
color
have
of
that
like crushed velvet.
color.
Although
Yeah.
I can't stand the texture of crushed
Oh, no,
velvet.
I hate touching it. But like, you know, you have to have the velvet chair for the aesthetic, you know?
Yeah.
Rice
Yeah.
also has the infamous illegal legal name.
Yeah, but we don't use that one.
We don't use that. It's illegal. It's the illegal legal name.
If they figure that out, hey, that's, you know,
Nah, they'll never figure
that's
that
deep
out.
cut
No,
lore
thanks.
if they can figure that out.
You can't say that.
Is that like a Q pass to say?
Yeah.
Damn, dude, damn.
Might take a couple. Yeah, stack them up.
All right, I'm gonna pause this. Oh, and we're gonna jumpstart. I'm gonna light a candle here to help with my descriptions. Are you ready?
What?
This is my description candle for like, because it's like we're like starting out like this. We open up today with soaring over the dunes of a sandy desert. Around scattering that desert is a number of large boulders that take up large sections of the landscape, mountainous rock piles and various gatherings of rock blot the desert. To the left lies our coast, to the west. To the east lies some long ranges of mountains. To our north runs a long river skirting around a large jagged mountain that goes and becomes a delta before entering the sea. Across this deserty landscape lies a number of cities and towns desperately fighting against the dunes of Quiroq in order to find their way in all of this. We zoom in as we go further down into one particular town that backs up against a particularly large rock behind it. This city, one of three in a small triangular section in a clearing between three boulders, is littered with masses of people shopping and all sorts of buildings of various architectural designs spread across in the classic sandstony look of a desert town. We awake, and as we get further in, can I have everyone roll a d6 for me?
Tabitha.
4, 1, 6, 5.
Max.
Max goes, what? 2. Starting us off, we zoom all the way in into one particularly robust character. Rice, do you want to explain what we see?
Yeah, absolutely. So, sitting there, you see.
Standing there. You're in like
standing there.
Yeah, standing there.
All right. Standing there, then you see. Let's see. A fairly tall man, fairly nondescript. He has some stubble on his face, a very large nose, on a very hard-cut jaw. He looks like he was once stronger than he currently is. He's a little bit scrawny, and he looks very road-worn. And he is leaning against a wall with a bow slung over his shoulder.
Now, this man seems to be watching across. Your character, Rice, seems to be watching across the landscape in front of you. In front of you, you find a clearing, the town center, in a way, the city center. And in this city center, there's a massive hubble and bustle, as people seem to be flocking about far more hurriedly than they did in the day prior, which you arrived to this city. You see amongst these people a number of fellows, one of which is a duo of two who seem to be fighting off in a corner. You overhear a small section of their argument. X, what do they hear?
Well, I assume the argument is just about maybe what we're doing today or did yesterday. But you hear two gruff voices. I don't remember where our accent's from, but it would
I'm Australian.
Australian is
Australian?
kind of the vibe, I thought.
Oi, all right. No, you didn't. You messed up.
No, I didn't. Okay,
Yeah,
it was
mate.
all
All
you.
right, mate.
It was all
No.
you.
You set that trap off, mate. Wasn't
That
it?
trap. Okay, first of all, I jumped over the trap and your foot hit the damn
No,
detector.
it's when you jumped over the trap, you hit the tripwire.
Tripwire.
As good as it used to be, boss.
Oh, the tripwire.
Right.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
The two of you have seemed to notice the figure against the wall listening in on your conversation.
Who's that? Oi,
Hey.
you. Who? You.
The
You.
man stares at you.
That tall man who's nondescript with stubble and a large nose, a hard cut jaw.
You look
Who is-
mysterious.
who's-
You look pretty
who's that?
mysterious to me.
He just stares at you and shakes his head.
I didn't ask you a question. Who
That's a question.
No, you're no. All right.
All right. Well,
Well, that's it. I guess. I mean,
you better stay away from me and my brother.
that's right. We're brothers.
We're brothers.
Across the way, you
Yes.
hear the masses in the city seem to be flocking into one particular section, and they seem to be mulling about this one board. The wood on it seems to be highly erect. You also would know that wood isn't normally built within this section, so it's interesting they used that almost as if it was a temporary structure. And they built this hastily built wooden board that is being currently hammered on by a number of different people, papers putting up on it. The people in front of it seem to be flocking about and shouting and pointing and staring up at it, as many more people seem to be flocking over. And that's where the general movement of the crowd is heading into.
What's over there?
I don't know. It looks like a temporary structure made of wood.
The tall man would like to examine the temporary structure made of wood and read some of the papers.
As you attempt to run up, you seem to be flocked around and pushed about as the crowd is starting to get aggressive as they start to run forward and start pulling off different pieces of paper. As all of this is happening, you see most of the people running up and grabbing are seem to be more localized. You can tell because of their drapery is more and their clothing is more like poncho-y with various vibrant colors, while more outsidery people like yourselves, well, at least like our nondescript man has a more like a duller clothing. The people, as they're running up and grabbing off the papers off the wall, seem to be hurriedly taking them and running away in smaller groups or in parties or just on individuals. And as they're taking away these papers almost as fast as they can be ripped off, you find the crowd just as quickly disperses. And standing in front of the board is only 4 people standing in front of it. 5
Draggy.
people standing in front of it.
Reggie, grab all those papers. Grab them. What'd you say?
Everyone got a paper but us. What now?
Draggy, get in there.
What now? Do we get a paper?
Katie and
Just
Kevin,
take whatever's
your
left.
characters have also been left here standing with these 3 others, and they are all staring at these people as these 2 brothers seem to be fighting over the only last 6 papers left.
Take all 6, mate.
I'll take all 6.
Grab them.
I'll do it.
You go and grab the 6 papers off the wall before anyone else is able to react.
All right. We're giving out papers. Who wants one? Okay.
I would love one. I would love one. Hi.
Who are you?
I'm Dr. Akla. Very nice to meet you.
Do you want to
doctor.
explain what Dr. Akla looks like for us, Kevin?
Yeah, so Dr. Akla, he like 5'10"-ish. His skin is gray and it obviously looks like scaly-ish. His eyes are just kind of black circles. So he kind of has just like a naturally dumb looking face, not gonna lie. But he's a doctor. He's got a lot of like bottles and whatnot coming off his backpack. Yeah.
All right.
How much do you pay for one?
What did they say?
Now, hold on, Draggy. He's a little too upfront about payment. What are these papers?
That is a great question.
Yeah, can I look at the paper? What does it say?
Yeah. So you can see the board that you just pulled it off. You'll actually will notice there was a big line of text at the top that said "New Job Board." It's just like job board on it, and it seems that the papers on it seem to be a variety of types. Do you want to just read them all, or some in particular?
Wait, first of all, do Xavier and I get to describe our characters or no?
Well, no one asked to look at your characters yet.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Gonna look
they've
at the
just seen
brothers.
us.
And there's still one person here who has just been standing next to you and also just staring at you. So
I reach out and touch Dr. Oz's scales.
I'm not Dr. Oz. I'm Dr. Aqua.
Akla, you are surprised, and as you turn to like face the person who was touching you, you are shocked by this stare down you're getting. Katie, do you want to describe what he sees?
See a 6'1" man with salt and pepper hair, an athletic build, a crooked nose, but in like a hot way. You know what I mean? And and really intense eyes.
Like really intense eyes.
Human or what race?
Like a human. Like a variant of a human, you know.
And Dr. Aqua, what are you?
I'm Yuan T.
Snake.
You're what?
Yanti.
Yuan T,
Snake.
however you say it.
Okay.
What did his scales feel like?
They felt
They. Oh, go for it. Yeah.
Oh, go for it.
They look like they should feel scalier than they do. It kind of just feels like skin, you know?
it's like skin with the texture of scales, but like it looks like the texture doesn't feel like the texture.
Yeah.
Kind of like I'm gonna be.
I'm not very keen of snakes.
All right.
No, we don't do snakes.
You don't like snakes? Snakes are wonderful. Wonderful.
I've
Not a
never
big
talked to a big one, but the little ones, no.
They're wonderful. You gotta make friends with them sometime. Great conversationalists. No?
Eat them.
You've eaten a snake.
You gotta eat snakes. Hey,
Really?
you guys don't know what they do in them rings. All right, I didn't tell you this, man. They make me eat things. I eat
What?
like honey and mustard. It's gross.
What even is that?
I don't know.
Like honey, mustard, and snake together.
Yeah, yeah.
What a
Well,
terrible combo.
I kind of liked the honey and the mustard, so I would put it on the snake. But I
Did it
mean,
make
that's
you
just
feel
my.
like more
It made me
snake-like?
throw up.
All right. Okay, we'll listen to your stories later. Maybe around a campfire. That'd be kind of nice.
All right.
But
X
right
and
now,
Max, do you want to first describe what they saw during that conversation?
I look at my brother, and what do I see?
So you see this short little guy. He's about 5'4". He's like, imagine like your buffest friend, and then compress all that muscle down into 5'4". He's like extremely ripped and muscular, and his skin is all red, and he's got these horns up and twirling around like a ram horn almost. And on his skin, it looks like he's almost like striped pink, like pink and red because of all the scars he has all over his body. There's like gnarly scars, like some look like piercings, some look like slashes. There's like chunks that look like they were taken out of his body. But they're all healed up now. It's just like scar tissue. And yeah, that's him.
And X,
As I look at my brother, then he looks at me, and he sees
What do I see?
He's like a 5'8", 5'9", completely hairy humanoid figure. If you've ever seen a satyr before, it's like a satyr, but instead of like a man's head, it's a goat's head with ram's horns, very similar to the horns that his character has. He's covered in like they used to be fancy dress, but it was like it's now worn down. He's got a variety of different implements on him. He's got lots of scroll cases and a backpack. He seems to have lots of just knowledge around of sorts. He seems to carry lots of knowledge.
so as these two finish bickering amongst themselves, you three, Dr. Akla, my my tall, hot human, and my undefined other man,
Nondescript, if you
nondescript man. The three of you have watched these three grab the rest of the papers off of the job board, leaving none for you.
I'm going to chase after them and try and grab one.
Yeah, hold on. Name.
I hold out my hand insistently.
I hold out. My,
These papers are ours. We
I
got
hold
them
out mine to
first.
shake.
I shake my head and reach towards the papers.
I hold my hand. Oh, hold on. We have to become friends, okay? I'll give you one, no charge, but let's shake a poor sinner's hand.
No charge.
He grabs your hand, tosses his head back, and when he looks at you again, his eyes are full silver, and he opens his mouth, and a glow erupts from the back of his throat, and he says, "I am Sam."
Sam.
Yes.
Okay.
You see, Dreggy, he pulls out 2 hand axes,
Yeah.
and he's
Hold.
Whoa.
Hold. What just happened?
He
Do
looks
it
at
again. Do it again.
Do what?
I don't know if we should do it again.
Oh, is that how you speak or something that you have to do that to speak?
He opens his mouth, and you can see the entirety of his tongue, except for the very base of the back, is gone.
Okay.
But are you a human?
That's some magic.
Yeah.
That's magic. That's just magic, dude.
You have like some snake in you at all?
You
Is
could
snake?
say that. And he opens his mouth even farther,
Reggie,
and the head of a drake sticks out of his unhinged jaw. And he shakes his head and says, "Now, my name is Agire, but my body is called Sam." And he shrinks
Agire.
back into his mouth.
We've got to kill this thing. The hell?
hold on. It's
What the hell is
intelligent.
this?
Dreggy, it's intelligent. We've talked about this.
Things
It's
that
got a fucking thing in
usually-
it. What is that?
things that can talk, we don't kill. All right.
No.
I would
What about that?
appreciate if I could say
You killed that wasp.
It was a wasp, though.
It can talk.
It's a wasp. Okay, well, hold on. What's your name, you tall, crooked-nosed, intense-eyed human?
With a thing in its mouth.
He's eating something.
Yeah.
It's a
Mercator.
snake.
His
What?
name is Mercator.
Mercator.
Yeah.
What the? Okay, Mercator. You mean like Mercator? Like you merc stuff?
Like it's like it could be Latin for something. Who knows?
Oh,
Like the
Mercator.
Mercator projection.
Let me
That's
pull
what
up
I
my
thought,
Latin
Kevin.
Give us time real
common
quick.
dictionary.
BRB.
Yeah,
Well, hold
pulling
on.
up a Latin.
DM, I want to look at the first paper of the 6 I got. What does it say on?
Can you roll a d6 for me?
4.
Because they weren't in order. So, okay. The tagline for it is needed local assistance with vital mine, and then on the back it continues with some more information. Recently, a swarm of exvorts have moved into the mine of Planed, the primary workplace for most Planed residents. We need help clearing this group. Reward 100 GP.
100. Okay.
100 gold.
I'm gonna just go back through all the papers and look at the money.
Looking to see like which one has the most.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start eating like something I just had.
Okay.
It was on gold.
There is one without a monetary value. Or there's two without a monetary value attached to them. The highest one that you see is just a wanted poster. Wanted, Nazim Kalir. And it's like a dwarvish dude. He looks rather in his older age. And it just asks for proof of death. Reward 200 GP.
Dragon.
Oi. Proof of death. That's pretty easy. That's
Okay,
pretty
hold on.
easy.
Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Divided by plus. Okay, that's 100 for me and 100 for you.
We got 200. Yeah, wait. Wait. Yeah.
That's right.
That's
Between
200.
the 5 of us.
Between the both of us, it's 2. It's 200. It's 100 each.
Oh, hold on. 'Cause this guy looks pretty dangerous. Is there any information on who he is or what he's done? It just says poster.
On the back, it continues with some more information, yeah.
Okay.
It continues with, former associate of Lord Brunathar turned treasonous. Bring his head to Kuhad Alamir in the Hall of Kings to receive your reward.
Okay. Well, all right. Hold on.
I've cut many heads.
Yeah, well. Okay, we'll get to that later, but I think, well, just cursory, I think this one, we need to get this guy, okay? We need to talk to him first, then see if he needs to die. If he does, that's 200, right?
Here's what we could do. We show him the wanted poster and say, give us 300, or we kill you and take 2.
You were always the brains of this operation, mate.
Easy. That's how
Okay,
we make
now
our money.
Here's the question.
Alright?
Dr. Akla,
Akla, hi. Nice to meet you.
what are you a doctor of? Like English?
Medicine.
Medicine?
Yeah.
I get hurt. I get hurt a lot.
That's true. We get in a couple scraps.
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right.
Oh,
What
my
are your
boy
thoughts on
needs some
being like a
patching up.
snake at all?
What?
Being a snake.
You're
Like- No, like you, after being injured, right?
right?
Going to a snake form. Thoughts on that?
Is it all you could do is heal, but into a snake form?
Well, that's the goal, right? I have a habit of keeping you human, right? I'm working on fixing that bug, right? The
Bug.
goal is by the end of it, you'd be a snake, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay with that?
But you haven't finished that yet, right? You just
We have not gotten there yet. We're working on it very hard. Great things
You know
in the
what?
works.
That'll do.
Wonderful.
That'll
Wait,
do for now.
are we
I
gonna be
love
snakes?
willing test subjects. Ah,
The second somebody starts hissing, that isn't you. It's you, right,
Are we
Drake?
gonna be snakes or no?
Not yet.
hopefully. Yeah. We'll get there.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Mercator,
Yep.
your specialty.
I'm good at fighting a little bit. You know,
We have that.
it doesn't seem like you guys have like brains, so I could use that too. A little strategy.
Oh, your brain. Well, we have that.
I don't think you do, babe.
Yep. Oi. What do you have? This okay. Brains, bronze. What else?
I have a superpower.
You have a superpower.
Why don't you start with that?
Yeah. What's your power?
I can't tell you that.
Mystery. Oi. All right, I'll take a mystery.
We got brains, we got brawn, we got mystery.
The
Snake.
whole time that Mercator
Hold
was
on.
staring at you too, the stare down
Please.
was intense. Cat.
Yeah.
The stare down was intensive. X. The you were unnerved as she was staring at you having that conversation. It seemed he didn't blink.
Gulp. All right, Mercator. Oh, hold on. Mercator, will you be useful? You think?
Mhm.
All right. I love making connections. Let's do it. Now, last question. Which one am I talking to right now? Gire or Sam?
You are talking to us both.
Well, that's some funny mind business, huh?
Gire.
What else?
Sam and Gire.
Right.
C-Ray.
C-Ray.
I would prefer you call us one or the other.
Okay, one or the other.
One or the other.
No. Mercator, I think you may have been right about the lack of brains.
He's right there.
Yeah.
Well, all creatures have a brain. That does not mean they are intelligent.
Hold on, let me check. If I, on a scale of 1 to 20, I think I'd rate my intelligence to be. Oh shit, a 10.
Ooh.
It's about average. Yeah.
An 8.
I would rate mine to be a 12.
Shit, Drake. All right, well, you know what? You know what they say? 3 heads is better than 2. And you know what they also say? 5 heads is better than 3.
Are you
They don't say
suggesting we join forces?
I'm suggesting we do all 6 of these. 6 divided by 5. We only each have to do 1.5.
What are the other
Also-
ones?
Here. You're a doctor, right here.
Yeah. I'll read.
The
Yeah.
papers.
You want to read some of the other ones?
Yeah.
Roll a d6 for me.
6. 3.
The tagline is Young adventurers, beware. This task is not for the faint of heart. Talk to Kuhad in the Hall of Kings for more information. Recommended for experienced fighters, gladiators, or traveling parties.
Yeah, any
We could
gladiators
always
here?
start
We got a
there.
gladiator. We have a gladiator. That's
Oh?
that's for sure. My brother's a master fighter.
Wow. I can tell. Look, here you go.
Look at him.
Yeah. Once
It's
you get
almost
turned
as
into a
though
snake,
he
you're
is
gonna be perfect,
trapped.
bud. You're gonna be great.
Snakes. This guy's a snake.
You want to be,
Be a snake.
but you know.
There's no red snakes. I'm red. There's no red snakes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
We'll
there
find
is.
you a niche. We'll find you a
Yeah,
niche.
excuse me, gentlemen. The one whose name we have not learned. The brains, supposedly.
Oh, me.
Oh, that's
What
Guff.
is your name?
Guffin.
That's Guff.
Guffin. 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 And my brother here is Dregalath. But
Yep.
we call him Dreggy.
I'm Dregath. Dregath. Greg.
Can you spell that?
D-R.
R-E.
No, I want to know if he can spell it.
L.
Good question.
Wait.
Oh,
Uh. DR.
That is an answer.
Yeah.
Uh,
I can spell Dreg. I can spell
that's
Dreg.
easy.
And
Well,
that is all we can ask.
DRE.
G.
Huh?
There's a G there, pal.
It's a G. Yeah. Well, you didn't give me enough time to say it. I was gonna say the G.
You know what? You got me. You're right. It's Dregillath. Dregalath.
Yeah. That's me.
Took me ages to even get that much, you know.
ATH.
Yeah, Dregalath, not Dregalith.
The master of the dungeon does not know his own game.
So many
Who you
papers.
talking to? All right, now, hold on. Doc.
Yeah.
So you've got a paper that we need to do what? Go find Heavy who?
Go find some dude and ask him if for something about like fighting parties,
What? Okay, fighting a party.
or we're a party fighting. You know,
Party fighting.
was there a reward on it?
There was not. It just said to go talk to Kuhad.
We might want to talk to him.
Who?
Yeah.
Too hard.
Kuhad and the Hall of Kings.
Just to see if he's willing to pay a bit more, because we've got a gladiator.
I can gladiate.
Read him to me, Doc.
What's the next one?
You'll see this one. In need of alchemists, looking for experts to gather small list of ingredients in bulk. Gather wild or buy on own dime. Reward 50 GP.
Wow, I can do that one. I am an alchemist.
Hold
I'll
on.
tell you.
What's it say?
Wants me to, or any of us really, to gather like a bunch of flora, fauna, and the like. You know,
Floras and faunas.
One
plants,
is
like little things that
Oh.
grow. You know, yeah.
You're an alchemist.
I am.
I thought you were a healer.
Well,
I thought you were a
dabble.
doctor.
I am a doctor in alchemy. You know,
You are a snake.
alchemy.
You said you were a
I'm
doctor.
a man of many
medicine.
things. Alchemy's a type of medicine, you know.
I'm starting to like this guy, Greggy.
Wait, like?
If you turn me or my brother into a snake, we'll have an issue. But listen, that's people you don't have to turn into a snake, okay? That's all.
All right. All right. I'm not successful yet. You know, we'll try some tests. We'll get there soon.
Okay. Well, I will say we've got currently two good plans. Number one, we can find that wanted guy, the dwarf. See if he'll pay us more. Well, if he's bad, we'll just take him in. You know, I got an eye for these things. But if he's good, we'll see if he'll pay us more than the other guys. Or we get
If he's evil.
what? If he's evil,
If he's evil.
he's done for. But the real question is, do we want to go picking radishes for an hour for 50?
55 ways is 10 apiece. You know? Ah,
I could go pick a pocket for 10.
I get 100 on the other one.
well, not if we go 5 ways.
The other quest.
We'll come to
Read the
that
other
when we
quest.
get there. We'll
I
get
don't
there
think your
eventually.
math's right, bud.
Gary, what was that?
Read the other quest.
Oh,
What else we got?
Would you like to? So you have 2 left. The first one, in need of guaranteed safe delivery of vital cargo. Deliver from Kane to Korth Grand Library. Reward 20 GP per helping hand.
20 per. That's pretty good.
Not a bad deal.
And
What's the last one?
the last page you had, I believe that's the last one, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yes. Yeah, it should be. And then the last one you had was in need of quiet and careful individuals willing to work together. Discretion mandatory. For more information, bring you and your fellow meat sacks 3 p.m.
to
Does it
where?
have like a
To
location?
where?
That's all it says. It is completely blank otherwise.
Well,
Thing.
if we do the wanted poster, we each get
40.
40 gold. 40 gold.
Discretion,
40 gold.
Versus 20 gold for the vital card.
Mhm.
Gold.
Okay, yeah.
The
Yeah.
first page, one I kind of skipped over because it was not much. It was helping the mines.
Yeah, needed. Local assistance with vital mine. Recently, a swarm of exports have moved into the mine of Planed, the primary workplace for most Planed residents. We need help
A swarm
clearing
of
this
what?
group. Reward 100 GP.
Exports?
Exvorts. XVORTS if you're keeping notes.
Would I know what that is?
Roll a history check.
Oh, I'll be great. It is. Give me a second.
Can I try?
No, I'm amazing at history.
Oh, okay.
14.
You haven't really come across them in your travels, but you might have heard passing of like exports as like they frequently move into like caves and things. And they sometimes do a bit of raiding on and like thievery mostly.
Danger level.
Of an export?
Like, of a
They're
scale of 1 to 10.
they're quite cowardly.
Two. You could take them for sure. Well,
Okay.
I think it's up to you, Doc.
I would be a fan of taking on the dwarf guy. You know, that's a free test subject right there. You know,
Highest pay to lowest.
dwarf is the highest pay.
Yeah, dwarf, mines.
There are two unnamed pays. The one about the one that didn't have like a place to go, and then the one about young adventurers beware. Those do not have payments attached to them. In order from highest to lowest, it goes the wanted poster for the dwarf guy. For your all effective purposes, the guaranteed safe delivery was 20 GP, so that's basically another 100. The alchemist one was just 50 GP.
Okay.
Can I
Sorry.
check out the poster, the blank one, see if I can figure out if there's a location on there somewhere?
Roll an insight check.
Oh, sure is hard to add up all those numbers. That's a 1.
You are convinced that there is no location listed on this page. I can read it to
This
you
is
again if you'd
useless.
like.
This is useless. Why would you hand me this?
Might as well throw it away.
Let me see it. Let me see
Might
it.
as well throw it away.
Take it.
Can I roll an insight check? to see if
Yeah,
there-
take a look. Take a look.
There's nothing on it. I've looked at it for hours.
hours.
Non-natural 20.
Needed local assistance with vital mine. Or, sorry, that's the wrong page. I'm sorry, it flipped. In need of quiet and careful individuals willing to work together. Discretion mandatory. For more information, bring you and your fellow meat sacks. 3 p.m.
Meat
Should we
sacks.
go to a butcher?
Yeah.
But we'll go to a butcher.
Butcher.
I think he just means us. We're made of meat.
It could be it too.
Well, he like emphasized it weird when he read it. So I'm just saying.
Me? No, that was just my flick of the.
Meat sacks.
Good. Drag with the call outs. Always necessary.
It really has that on lock, huh?
How do you spell meat sacks?
We don't have enough time.
On
for
the
that one.
page, MEATSACKS. There is a space between the two words.
Meat sacks.
There's a space.
Well, I think I'm on the doctor's side when I think highest priority, highest dollar.
Dwarf. Dwarf. Dwarf.
Anybody have tracking skills?
I
Nope.
could.
Here we go.
Which one?
Wait, yeah, which one of you?
What do you need me to track?
This guy.
This guy.
This
What's his name
guy?
again? No, this guy. What's his name?
Oh.
His name
Wow.
is Nazim Khalir. Nazim space Khalir. First name, last name.
Nazim Khalir. What else does it say?
It lists his age, 46 on the back. his race, dwarf, and the reward 200 GP. And then it gives you a rough drawing of, an older-looking dwarf who's on the bigger side, and definitely on the stouter side.
Does it give any indication of where to start looking?
It just gives you a little bit more information about who he is. Former associate of Lord Brunathar, turned treasonous. Bring his head to Kuhad Alamir in the Hall of Kings to receive your reward.
Can I roll history on Lord Brunathar?
Give it a shot.
17.
Oh, shit. So you, are new to this area, right? But even in your very short time having been here, you are aware that Lord Brunathar is in charge of this city.
Okay.
You've seen, his, campaign posters, support Lord Brunathar is, spread around. Primarily, they're spread around the, gladiator ring, which is a staple of this, town. Or this city.
No.
Yeah, we've been there. All right.
Sam would like to suggest that we. Oh.
Well, your drinks.
Sam would like to suggest that we investigate any noble parts of town and see if we can't find anyone who knows this man.
Should we split up?
Maybe
Not
not. We
necessary.
did just meet.
Good point. Good point. All right. Well, if we head to the noble parts of town, ask around, see if we can find somebody who knows him. But the thing is, he's a treasonist. He'll be in rough hidings,
True.
wouldn't he?
Yeah.
The nobles wouldn't necessarily know. Would I know any
we have
place where,
information as to where he went.
would I know of any place of where, the seedy parts of town where people go to hide, or, the bad inns or something?
Can you roll, what would you like to roll for that?
Well, I'm great at perception.
Well, I'm not sure that's a perception thing.
That's
I'm
history.
great-
I would say you can choose between investigation, insight, or
I'll do
history.
some
since
insight.
you've been here. Okay,
I'll
give
do
it a
some
shot.
insight.
Give it a shot.
17.
You are familiar that the section of town, particularly where a lot of the champions lived, where you lived for a short time, those individuals are kind of plugged in with the rest of the town, since they're sort of like the folk heroes, even though they're not in charge of the town. And that section of town typically has a very in culture, a very niche culture, and word travels up the grapevine pretty fast over there.
Okay. Let's go.
I agree.
All right. So
Wolf.
I'm heading to preferably someone I know
Yeah.
over here.
So you are looking for going into the section of town where a lot of the champions live. Now, let me just double check I have this right. You do know someone in this section of town who works and helps. Well, you actually know two different people here. Three if you count your brother, but you know three people in this area who help run the gladiator ring and are connected with either making gear for them or helping supply or actually working as a gladiator, right? So you could ask either of those two individuals. You have your list, yeah?
I've got to look here. So that would be grapefruit or happy.
Or Ebby.
Ebony.
I know grapefruit.
He knows grapefruit. You do not. Ebby is your other contact. But yeah, then Happy.
Ebony. Okay. Let me look. Hold on. Oy. I've got to think in my brain. Oy. I feel like Ebby would know more of the talk of the town. He's a blacksmith. Or a gladiator. A blacksmith or a gladiator. We already have a gladiator. Let's go talk to Ebby.
All right.
Um,
So you would know Ebby works at the Scimitar shop in town. He's a master blacksmith, and he works at his shop, the Star Crafter, and he runs that shop over in that section of town where all of those gladiators live. So you just want to head on over there?
that's right.
All right. As you're walking over to that section of town, you see there's a lot of hustle and bustle around now. This city, as people seem to be running about, and you see a number of papers exchanging hands, similar to the ones that you saw, and continually throughout as you're walking through, you notice that some people had hung up new poster boards on the job board, and so they just started like collecting up there as more and more people seem to be coming up and grabbing them. And it's definitely the talk of the town that this board has been erected, and suddenly jobs are being handed out, but no one really understands where they came from, other than the fact that it's free gold. As you're coming up onto the blacksmith's shop, you see outside there's a number of anvils sitting out with some large, big, bulky men and women and of all sorts of different races working out and getting to work on some of their armor and fixing holes and weaponry and all sorts of issues that they have around there. And then they're also in the back. There's a small. There's a small dwarf in the back who seems to be shouting out orders and handing out ingots of metals and all sorts of things. And a lot of his gear seems to be a little more on the expensive side. So it's interesting that he has so many customers nearby anyway.
Ebby!
Hey, what can I do for you? Guffin, what's going on, my old pal?
How's it going, buddy?
Let me tell you, it's been a day. So many people running about, they just love buying up new gear, let me tell you. It's a day for business. It's a day for deals.
Great to hear, but unfortunately, I'm not here for weapons, Eb.
Well, then why are you even here? Why'd you even come to
I'm
me?
here to talk. Listen, I'm
You come to the day of my biggest sales. What do you want from me?
10 minutes of your time. 10.
5.
For good time's sake.
Take it. You got 5.
All right. Got a question for you. Have you ever heard of a man named Nazim Kalir?
Nazim? Kalir?
Yeah, treasonous.
Treasonous? By whose accords?
Lord Brunathar.
Brunathar. Now that's a name you don't like to be heard around. Interesting. What has you going around mixing up with that folk?
I'm trying to find him, me and Draggy are going good.
Oh, Draggy, you're in on this too! Oh, and I see you got a whole slew of friends with you this time, huh?
Yeah, I got a Doctor, Merca,
Hi.
and Gazmi. I don't know.
That beats the other idiots you always seem to be running around with, that seems for sure.
You know what? They died, okay? Don't call them idiots.
I'm sorry for your loss. They were dumb though, they probably deserved it.
Well, they don't.
Well, they didn't use Scimitar, so like what's even the point? Well, I'll tell you what. First off, you really shouldn't be running around with these types of people, Guff. It's just not a great idea.
What type of people? These
Yeah.
folks?
No, these folks seem fine. They're here, they're invited. You never see Lord Brunathar coming around here now, do you? So, I'm not sure that's a great pick for you to be
Well,
hanging around
maybe
with,
you
but-
should learn how to pronounce the sword you're making.
Hey, this is my Scimitar. What you want from me? Hey!
That's not how you say the word.
Hey, I'm making Scimitars here!
I think he'd know better, Draggy.
I do, I'll tell you very much. Alright? You come in here, you insult my swords, you ask for my help, and you insult my swords?
I've fought this battle many a time. You're right, Ebby. He's
Thank
mistaken.
you. Thank you.
I use these things in battle every day.
You're about to use something else in battle if you're not careful, pal.
Yeah, you don't provide mine.
Well, hold on, Ebby. Are you threatening my brother?
Well, is he threatening me and my own shop, my whole livelihood?
He just said he said he used your weapons.
He said he used something else there.
Uh-oh.
He said he doesn't use
Yeah.
a damn Scimitar.
But I also said nothing else.
That's
He
what
said
I
nothing
thought.
else.
That's
All
what I
right.
thought.
Now, Ebby, you ever heard of this guy? If you haven't, that's fine.
I don't know about this fella, but I heard that Lord Brunathar, and he kind of leans in a little bit closer. Lord Brunathar has been sort of pushing people down on the folk. Apparently there was some sort of issue with the mine. You know, the mine. and there was some sort of issue with it, and people are suddenly fleeing. All the miners seem to be running away, and there's some sort of governmental push or something. I don't know. It's beyond me.
Okay. And you think that is something to do with my guy?
I'm just saying. You're talking about Lord Brunithar. That's where I know him from. Never known how to run a mine, that fella.
Thanks for your time, man.
Hey, anytime. Hey, and you come back here when you want to fight with a real weapon, all right? All right?
Okay, I'll keep an eye out for your, master craftsman.
Yeah, thank you. If you ever come across it now, the Star Reva. If you can find that for me, it's a mystical device, magical, perfect in every way. You'd love to give it back to me, all right? I tell you what. Hey, but if you give it to me, I'll tell you what. If you give it to me, life or death, you know? That's all I need.
All right. Anyone know where the mine is?
Roll a history check. Roll a history check with advantage.
That's 14.
So you know that there is the mine. The mine is a proper noun. If you're looking into the city, there are 3 clusters of cities within this section of massive stones, right? And all 3 cities triangulate around the mine. The mine is a massive pit that goes down until it fades into the black abyss. And you're not sure. People do not know what is down there. The section the town that these cities are structured around is some of the most vital and important and richest resources, and so the mine is often given the highest prowess as the best mine there is, and that's the mine that you know. It's in the center of a town, and so it's to your south from where you are now.
And so this isn't the planed mine.
No, the planed mine is an individual mine to a smaller town that's not here. The 3 cities that go around the mine are Cain, where you are now, Korth, and Kuar.
Okay.
So maybe, my thought is this. Our gentleman wrongs Lord Brunithar, gets sent to the mines, and disappears, for all intents and purposes. So if we investigate the mines, we might find the dwarf.
You know what they say about dwarves? Always down there.
You can't say that.
Small.
That's right.
Digging them. Gosh, you can't say that these days. They don't mind
You
anymore.
can't say that these days.
Boy,
Well,
they
not
come
all
out
of them.
real.
I like this tool.
Is that true?
I fought some.
You have?
They're
Yeah.
biting at my. They were
Some of
biting
them
at my
are brown
toenails.
This tall.
Biting at my damn toenails.
Do you even have those?
They were going.
Max, you were just talking to a dwarf.
In one, they out the other. All right, so we're heading to the mines. Is it like like it's far?
So it is in the south side of the city, and it's not something that you can just go into. It's a pit, right? And there's all sorts of massive structures that help people descend down in, and there's constant workflow out and above. However, in the town of Cain, since it's to the north edge of the mine, the southern part of that city is basically all dedicated to resource collection and miner housing and all that stuff to house all the miners that work for the city of Cain.
You think we should poke
Alright.
around there, see if anyone knows?
For sure.
Yeah.
All right. As you
So is it like it's like an hour's walk or what? Like 10 minutes?
so in this, it's probably like a 25-minute walk to get to the other side of the city, right? To add some sense of scale to it all. Because you're in the more northern part of the city, right? On the other side of the Gladiator Ring. You have to walk to the other side of the Gladiator Ring, to the other side of town center, down past the nobility, down into the miners section. So it's all you're going through the opposite end of the city now.
Okay.
Is there anything you guys are looking out for on the way down, or are we just walking on down there?
Magic shops.
All right.
Sure, yeah.
But other than that, nothing.
Cool. As you're walking down to head down towards where the miners' quarters are, you do notice like a number of magic shops. It's a very big city, and there's all sorts of things. You see some are advertising like the finest and newest clothing, and some advertising the newest scrolls and the most intelligent thing. But there's a lot of like show, but not a whole lot of like they seem very like New Jersey boardwalk type things. Yeah. What you got, Rice?
Are there any butcher shops?
There was a butcher shop that you did pass going to Abby's blacksmith shop, but
Right.
you will not pass it on the way down. If you'd like to make a escapade to go see it, though, you may.
We make a quick stop
works.
there.
Would you like to make a quick stop, Mark?
It would have been an on the way sort of thing.
You will know it's
Well-
currently it's a little before noon. It's not quite the afternoon yet.
If we get done by this, we'll run to the butcher's and try and get there before 3.
Sounds
Sounds like a
perfect.
plan.
All right, let's do it. To the mines.
All right. As you're heading on down, you're passing through, and you'll notice like the city gets expensive before it gets very, very poor again. Like the quarters for the champions seem like very embellished, but also kind of paper mache in the sense that they like were like made to look nice just to look nice, not to be nice. The nobility actually does look nice. There's even some greenery here, which is rare. And then on the other side of the nobility, it becomes squalorish. Sandstone houses, no doors, slums of a city. As you pass through the nobility section to get into the lower section of the city. You now entered in, and you see there's like some people milling about, but mostly just women and children right now, as it's during the workday, and most of the miners typically will be found down in the mine.
So there's nobody up at the top?
There's women and children, and there are like a couple of shops, but most everyone, like, there's not a whole lot of people out on the streets of this section of the city. There's not like gathering points really either, just because of the nature of like the squalor conditions. But like the straight streets don't have a lot of people like walking around like there were in the more commercial districts of the city.
How do we get down?
As you approach the southernmost tip of the city, right, you actually step out, right? And as you step out, you'll see in front of you the pit. And the mine drops down in front of you. You are standing currently on the cliff of the mine, right? There's a fence in front of you to keep people from walking in. But down into it, you see it just drops away. In it, there are tons of ore veins and things that you can see on the outside edges. There's people being lowered in on like those pulley system carts as they're going in and down, working and getting to mining out all the very expensive resources. All the time there's carts that are just being pulled up and out of the mine with all sorts of expensive things, but they're immediately put in carts, locked carts, and carted away down out of this section of the city. There's also like a lot of dust in the air. It's very dirty, and there's a couple of captains at certain platforms along the edge that are shouting out orders and being like, yes, bring this here, you guys go on down, and they seem to be like organizing the pulley systems of it all. There's one close to you that you can overhear a little bit, and sounds a little bit like a classic work environment. Bring that up here, move that over there, quickly now, quickly, we're on the clock here, we're trying to get things done. Why the hell haven't you gone down there? You're supposed to be down there for? And there it starts yelling out a bunch of different miners and things.
Oh, he's mean.
Who wants to talk to him? He doesn't seem friendly.
Not me.
No.
I got it.
Go ahead, Merc.
All right, Mark, you walk on up to the platform. You're still standing on the edge of the cliff, and he's standing out over the pit on like a little wooden platform as he's like still shouting out and giving instructions to all his men. He does not notice you yet.
Can I whistle to get his attention?
You whistle, but it's kind of drowned out by the rest of the noise. He kind of looks around for a second, doesn't really look at you, and then keeps shouting out orders, and quite as embellished as he was before.
Is he like up high? I forget like what you
He's
said. Like where's
level to you, right? So if
Level.
you like walk out on the wooden platform he's on, and then out of the wooden platform there's like a little rectangular hole that the one cart like goes down and the other comes up for like people travel, and then on the side of it there's like a little crane that keeps pulling up metal like mine carts full of just rock and ore and all sorts of things.
can I tap him on the shoulder?
You want to walk out on the platform and do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. You
Okay, I walk
tap
on
him
the
on the
platform.
shoulder, and he turns to you, shocked, and he just cries out, "What the hell are you doing on my platform? You're not supposed to be here! Get off! Get off! Can't you see we're working here? Get out of here!"
Still.
He starts to stop mid-sentence, though, and trail off as he sees you just staring at him. None of you have seen Merc blink yet, by the way.
I'd like to pull out my eye drops and do a quick.
Yeah, you just drop that in there. Okay. So he has kind of stopped for a second and is staring at you, confused, as you're just staring down into him.
Okay. So what seems to be going on here?
Can't you see I'm working here? What do you want from me? Why are you here?
Have you seen like a little gnome guy running around?
A gnome
wait.
guy? What?
Dwarf.
I don't even know.
My bad.
There's tons of
Dwarf.
gnomes who work here. What do you want? A dwarf?
Dwarf.
One dwarf?
Yeah.
You want one specific dwarf? Can't you see I'm a dwarf for all you like? What do you want
you
from
have-
me?
Do you have the picture, Merc?
I don't think I have the picture.
The wanted poster?
I think X.
Can
has
you
it.
have the picture?
Can X like paper plane it soon?
Yeah. He paper planes it, and it flies out, and it flies over the mine for a second, but then it
Roll to
flies,
hit. Roll to hit.
it flies back over onto the platform, and Merc's able to pluck it out of the air.
I'll ask him if it looks. This guy looks familiar.
As you hold it out in front of him, he looks at it and says, "Well, that's the old mine operative? I don't know. He was my boss. Why? What's he wanted for?"
Oh, nothing serious. I was just wondering if you've seen him before.
Well,
I've seen him around recently.
No, he works in the city. Well, I guess he used to work in the city hall. He was just the overseer, and he was the liaison to the Lord Brunithor for us as the miners. Why are you searching to kill him?
No.
Well, it says proof of kill. What? He was a good
We're
man.
gonna-
Why would
we're
you
gonna
want to
try
kill
and
him?
Save him from people trying to kill him, bud.
You're trying to save him. You have the wanted poster right now.
Because we wanted to know what he looks like, babe.
To what? You're looking to
save
look
him.
for him to go
You're-
kill him?
literally, you sound
You're coming
ridiculous right
asking
now.
me
I don't know
about
what
my
you're
boss
saying
to
right
go
now,
kill
but
him?
It doesn't make sense. This doesn't make sense. I don't know why you're getting aggressive.
Well, why am I? Because you're threatening to
understand why
kill
you're
my
getting
boss.
aggressive. You're
It's my boss.
overreacting.
You want to
It's
kill
not
him?
true. Who told you that?
I'm overreacting. I'm
Your friend
overreacting.
told you that?
You
That's not
come to
true.
me. You come to me
Who
on
told
my
you that?
work day, and you tell me you're gonna kill my boss, and then
And
you
who
tell me
said that?
I'm overreacting.
Literally, no one said that. Should I kill him? Okay. Thanks for your time, and then I'm gonna turn away.
You're gonna turn away.
Can I cast message to Merc?
Yeah. I think that you can just do that, right? It's not in safe.
Oi, Merc,
Merc, you hear a
Is this
voice in
right?
your ear.
is this guy giving you anything good, or do we need to like do some magic shit on him?
Try some magic.
Try some magic?
Mm.
All right. Stay there. Just whenever I do this thing, okay. If it fails, you might have to push him off the platform. But if it
Okay.
succeeds, ask him more questions, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to pull out my pan flute
Okay.
and charm person.
Woo! Is that
That's
a
fun,
wisdom?
dude.
Wisdom saving throw 13.
All right. He rolls a 7, so if he fails.
I look at him. He looks. Does he look changed?
His face sort of like mists over, and he suddenly, oh, I know you, pointing over to Guffin.
Yeah, I'll wave and you say we're friends with the guy again. Just keep going.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah, we're friends with Little Dwarf. We want to help him out. He's just wondering if you've seen him.
Oh, you're friends with the little dwarf,
Yeah.
but that's my friend over
Yeah.
there. He's not a
Well, I'm
dwarf.
friends with him. We're all
Oh, you're friends with him.
And then we're friends with the dwarf
Oh,
who works
well, why
with
didn't you say that from the get-go? That he's my. I don't know his. Do you remember his name?
So,
Guffin.
Guffin.
Guffin is my name, but his name is. Hold on. His name is Nazim Khalir. Nazim Khalir. Ask him
Nazim?
about Nazim Khalir.
have you seen Nazim recently?
Well, Nazim, yeah, no, I mean, I haven't seen him recently per se. He doesn't really come off here recent. But he used to work in the Hall of Kings. But I heard recently from someone that he was fired. Someone held up a wanted paper for some reason, and it confused me.
Oh, that's weird.
Where do you live? Where do you live?
Well,
Where do you live at?
he lived in the nobility section of town, I believe. He I suppose he might be on the run now. I couldn't really tell you where he is.
If you had to go on the run, where would you be?
Not here, and neither of these three cities.
You can hear me.
Oh, no.
Did it again!
Fuck.
Got him.
If you're on the run.
Wait, Greg, do you have message? Or you're just doing that?
He's
Sure
just
does.
talking.
He
He's just
sees
talking.
you doing it and thinks that he can communicate with Merc from across the canyon.
Mark, you're hot.
What'd you say? Never mind, never
What?
mind.
Where would he run if he was running?
Are there any like good hiding spots, you know, or anywhere?
Hiding? Well, I guess if I'm playing hide and seek, I'd go hide in my mom's basement. I mean, that's a pretty good spot. She had a spot under the couch that was like a nice little spot.
Did Nazmir know about that spot?
About my mom's basement? Why,
Yeah.
why would he know about my mom's house?
Just checking.
This guy's useless. Merc, this guy's useless.
Alright,
Let's
I'm
go.
gonna.
Yeah.
Do I have
No!
one question?
Oh,
Test subject.
Alright, I'm gonna think first time and leave.
We can test him.
Wait. What do you want me to say, Doc? What do you want me to say?
Ask him about, like, does he look like a good test subject?
does he look like a good test subject?
Does Nazmir look like a good test subject?
I meant
Noah?
okay.
Nazza?
Which guy?
I thought he was talking about the worker.
I thought
Who
you
knows
were
what he's
talking
talking
about
No,
about?
we'll take either one. Informations.
What are you asking, Kate?
Do you think either of you would be a good test subject?
Me or Nazim?
Either, yeah.
For a test subject for what? I mean,
Are you very? Would you say either of you
Swimming-
possess
swimming.
like snake qualities?
Swimming.
snake balls?
Snake qualities.
I don't really like snakes. I mean, they're kind of weird, you know.
Didn't we already get like everything we needed from this guy?
Yeah, I'm gonna come back.
You see, yeah, your friend's like motioning at you from across the mine. Mark, as you step off the platform, he says, "Well, have a good day. Let me know if you need any other help, I guess. See ya." And he goes back to shouting out orders very angrily all of a sudden as you step away.
This guy stinks.
Oh, brother!
And Mark, you
Hello there.
rejoin the party then.
All right, Mark, what'd you learn?
Not much. Not much.
You were up there for like an hour.
Nope.
I did
Was
my
he at least
charm
like a
on
good
him.
test subject?
So where does he live?
He lives in. Can I do a history check? I don't really remember.
Oh, you learned the information?
Yeah, you learned it.
Yeah.
He lived in the nobility section of the city.
Where'd he live?
nobility section of the city.
Oh.
Isn't that creepy?
Interesting.
So
we
He's
just
a
walk into
noble.
there?
So he's a
Yeah.
noble then.
Yeah, he's a noble. Didn't we just walk through there?
yeah, you
We
walked
did.
through the nobility section.
I saw him.
You
So
did?
if we
You saw him?
retrace our steps,
Wait,
you saw
Drake,
him?
you saw him.
Well,
Nah, he's lying. He's got a look in his eyes.
let me just say something.
Go
I
ahead.
could get him. I could find him.
How could you find him?
I know things.
What do you know?
How to find people.
Go ahead then.
Especially,
He's
it's a
lying again.
specialty of mine.
He's lying again. You're a fighter. I know all you do is punch stuff with your swords.
No.
He's telling
I'm
the
not
truth.
sure if that's how fighting works.
Here's the question. You said you could track people. Gribby. You, Gribby.
Other side of the screen, I think.
Gilmore.
Sam.
Yes.
Sam.
Where did you get Gribby?
From the other one.
Yeah.
The other what?
Name?
The little man inside.
Man.
Again, the Drake's head pops out and he says, "My name is Aguirre."
Aguirre.
Aguirre.
Back in.
Aguirre.
Aguirre?
Sock puppets?
Aguirre.
It feels like that, yeah.
Aguirre.
Yeah, right.
Hey,
Alright.
Aguirre.
We've got to head back towards the nobility ring. We've got to track this guy down. We need a hint. We need a clue. We need some footsteps. Because can't Aguirre say, Aguirre Sam? Sam.
Just call me Sam. Just say
Okay,
Sam.
Sam can track somebody down, but we need tracks first, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I can't track anything if I don't have a starting point.
They're gonna be really small, remember? They're about this big.
Doc.
Yeah.
Aren't you an alchemist?
Yeah. I do that.
I've
yeah.
heard of the legend of Kamajesh. He drank a potion that let him find his enemy. You've got that, right?
A potion that lets you find your enemy?
Yeah, I've heard of it.
I don't have that one on me. I'm not gonna lie to you.
That's
You
real.
can't brew it up, right?
Mix the pot.
Yeah.
Not without a lot of time. I could give you some guidance. That be useful to someone?
Like a word of guidance? So you the
Like
spell.
the normal spell guidance.
Oh, I've heard of that. No, I don't think we'll need that until I'll tell you when we need that.
All right. I'll give it to you then.
Okay. Well, to the nobility ring.
Yeah. Here.
So walking over to, you leave the minor section of the city and enter back into the nobility side. And as you're walking through, you notice like these very lavish buildings, typically made out of even quartz and very like finer materials. There's a lot of like apparent wealth in this section because even some of the cities or some of the buildings here have like roofs of gold and like trimmings and all sorts of very fine minerals and metals polished throughout, almost as if they were a common item. And the the buildings in the nobility side of the city here, they all have like a certain appeal to them, right? You'll notice on some of them they always have like a sort of insignia, a logo on front of all of like the quartz buildings. All of them seem very like cookie cutter. Some of them just are like in a bigger size or a smaller size, but otherwise they're very cookie cutter throughout in this like long street and a couple of streets of different sized nobility buildings.
Is anybody outside?
Through here, I mean, there's a couple of like well dressed and like big pointy hats and like very like smart and put together individuals, and they are kind of like looking at you all a little odd, especially you, Guff, for like why you're here and what is happening and why there's a dude with a goat head here. But none of them have said anything to you yet. There's not a ton of people out.
I want to like, wave somebody over. Oi.
You see, there's a woman walking next to like a man dressed in wizard robes, and they both kind of look at you as they're walking in the opposite direction from you.
Can I have a word?
And they kind of are just shouting at you from across the street as they keep walking. What do you want?
It'll be not a moment.
Well,
We're here to
The house of the treasonist.
Of the trees? Sir, you'll not find any treasonous here, I'm sure of it. We're all... It's your
How's
lot.
here?
It's your lot we have to be worried about.
Oops.
Hey,
What do you mean by that?
hey,
Well, what...
hey,
Look at you.
hey.
Yeah,
See
what?
this?
Hold
See
on.
this?
Hold on, Draggy. Hold.
Look at my arm. It is bigger than your head.
Oh, are you a
Hold on,
gladiator?
I can fight whatever,
Hold on.
whenever.
All right. You know what? That first comment, I'm gonna ignore it. You get one. All right.
I'm not.
He won't, but I will. Okay, I'm nice.
Okay.
Looking for Nazim Khalil's house.
Nazim
Hey.
Khalil. Oh,
Yeah.
well, isn't he the mining operative?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, he probably is maybe 2 streets over on Blook Street, and well, you could just look for the house with the miner symbol. After all, what do you need him for? Is there an issue in the mines right now he needs to address?
His wife got shot
What?
His
By
wife
an
got
arrow.
shot,
Oh
by an
shit.
arrow.
not by a blunderbuss, definitely.
By an
right?
arrow.
An arrow. Who fired an arrow at the mining operative?
We're going to deal with it. Okay.
Oh,
Hurry.
well, okay. Send him our regards then.
Hold on. Wait. Can I see your hat real quick?
My hat? What do you
Yeah.
need my hat for?
There's something on it here. And I pull out like my handkerchief. I'll wipe it off.
Oh,
Something on your hat.
on my hat. He takes it off and kind of examines it for a second. Well, I mean,
I'm gonna
Go
punch
ahead.
him in the face.
Are you punching it?
Yeah. Whenever he pulls down the hat and it's in front of his face, I punch through it.
All right. roll.
Yeah, I want to punch and run.
Yeah, roll an attack.
Well,
It's with advantage
that
because
hit?
it's a surprise attack.
That'll be a 17.
All right, you hit and you blah straight into his face as he like blah and he's taken aback. The hat, luckily, as it like folds in, starts to like soften the blow, but he's still pretty shocked as he takes a point of damage from your fist onto him.
Run.
He shouts out to you guys, "What the hell was that for? What are you doing? Guards, get them!" And as you turn, there were a number of guards who were standing at the edge of the street. They start to turn towards you and walk towards you as you begin to run away.
I'm
How
running, baby.
are we all
We're
running?
Bolting.
Can you all roll an athletics check for me, or an acrobatics? Your choice.
Ooh. 17 acrobatics.
All right,
16 acrobatics.
16.
16,
15.
15.
a 22 acrobatics.
All right, you all are literally gone. You're literally zooming down the street away from these guards as they're all like chasing behind you. And you're able to outrun them and turn a corner and sort of lose them in the pathway between the houses of the nobility. Now you do find yourselves out on a street not far from the city center. You can actually hear it, and you can hear shouting behind you, but at the moment you seem to have lost them.
All right, 2nd Street, Brook Street. Wherever his house is, look for the mining symbol. That's where I'm trying to go.
All right.
What's the
What
mining
does
symbol?
The mining symbol look like.
No idea, but we'll know when we see it. It's probably gonna
Probably
pick.
like a pickaxe.
All right.
Right.
You know, maybe like a mountain.
As you are
Probably
looking
like
around,
a hammer and a sickle, and then
No.
I don't know about that.
I can
no
see
way,
that.
dude. There's no way. As you're looking around, you find that you actually have almost run out onto Burke Street, all right? It's just like, it sort of intersects you just a little bit, and you can kind of see down it. It's a very straight and narrow street. It has the very elaborate buildings with a little bit of palm trees overhanging this one, as it seems to be a little finer than the one you were just on.
Okay, we're keeping an eye out for the symbol.
All right, as you're walking along, can all 5 of you roll an insight check for me?
Insight. That's a
16.
stupid one.
16.
16?
Oh my god.
4?
That is my second natural one of the night.
You've rolled
rolled
you've rolled 3 ability checks.
Exactly.
Kate, Kevin,
16.
18.
18.
Nat 20 plus 2.
Woo! Okay. Can everyone describe like one section, either left or right side of the street, and what section of the house you're looking for the symbol? And Kate, you can pick 2 locations.
I'm looking left,
Left side of the street,
top.
top of the house. All right.
I'm looking
Bottom.
like right.
You're looking at the
lower.
bottom, just at the bottom of the house, on the left or right, Max?
Yep.
Okay.
I was looking. What side were you looking, Max?
Left bottom.
Okay, I'm gonna look right bottom.
Right bottom,
I'm
Kate
gonna
and
look
Rice?
at top.
right top, and Kate, you can
Aguirre
pick a second.
chooses-
Right. I'm just gonna look at whatever Rice looks at.
Oh, you're gonna
Okay.
overlook it? Okay.
Yeah,
Uh,
because
So,
Aguirre chooses to examine the very bottom stone.
oh no.
One house.
one particular house. really looking into it.
Yes.
And Kate, where were you looking?
Top right, and then wherever hasn't been looked at yet on the.
I think you've covered like the tops and bottoms. You kind of miss like the door and middle sections of the houses, but if you want to leave that, you're fine.
Can I look at all of those?
Yeah, sure, you're fine.
Put my glasses on for that one.
Yeah, you're really taking your time. As you guys are looking through, you can hear like the shouting still like coming across from the street over. As they're still like looking through, but you're still like trying to look through all these houses. Are you trying to like speed up at all? You haven't found them. You'll have noticed, particularly on the top section of the houses, for X and Kate, Guffin and Merc, you two have noticed that on the top sections, almost like above the doorways there are small symbols engraved into the stone that sort of like show a different like little depiction, right? Some of them look more like a book, some more look like a quill, some are even looking like a crown on a very ornate house, and then there is a house for like each object. There's one for the Colosseum, there's one for money. There's one for there is one with a pickaxe and a mountain, and there is one with a meat. There's like a slice of meat on it.
That's the one Aguirre looks
Meat
at.
sack.
You're looking at the meat
That's the
sacks
one.
one. All right.
Sack, yo.
What's up with these damn meat sacks?
Hidden mission.
Aguirre, come on.
Type of meat.
What type of
Snake.
What type of meat is it?
It's like you can't really tell. It just looks like
Chicken
almost like a steak, but it doesn't like show like a type of meat.
Almost like a snake.
It has like the little bone in the middle, comically, and everything.
Okay.
Pickaxe house. Hey, Aguirre, stop looking at that meat.
Stop.
What? Oh, sorry.
Come on.
He sort of hustles over to the.
Pickaxe and mountain house.
All right. And as you run up, like, there's like a little pathway that has like a small little manicured sand garden, and then it enters into the courts and like linoleum more housing. As you like run up onto the doorstep of them, you hear shouting has like kind of come through the street. What is that?
Sorry. Keep going, dude.
What happened?
And as you're like running up on the steps of the mountain house, you hear guards have like entered onto the street and started yelling at you. There they are! Get them! And 2 groups, one at the other end and the group that just entered, are starting to converge on the house.
Break down the door.
Preggy,
Would you like to break down the door?
surrendering. Punch the door.
I'll kick down the door.
Roll an attack.
13.
What are you breaking it down with?
My leg.
Your leg. All right, a 13.
Yeah.
You're able to like kick into it. Can you roll a d6 for me?
5.
You kick it, and it starts to like you hear a bit of a crunch as it starts to, but it doesn't fully open yet. It's still like
I wanna
closed,
grab-
but it's clearly broken.
I want to grab Guffin's like front collar and like swing him and slam him into the door to try to open it again.
And as I get picked up, I go, Doctor, the time is now.
I'm gonna touch him and give him guidance.
Oh my god. Okay. So guidance adds what does it add, Kevin?
A D4
D4.
to ability check.
Okay,
Yeah.
can you roll a strength check here, Max, and you can add a D4 to that as you're attempting to break down the door with Guffin.
I'm gonna put
14.
word.
Yeah, you want?
Get that
Well, he
done.
grabbed you by the collar, so I don't know. Like, I feel like you're going like just swinging like loose. Yeah.
Shoulder. That's all shoulder.
Oh, well.
What'd you roll, Max?
14.
After the D4.
Yeah.
Okay. Then you're able to you slam into this door again with Guffin. Can you roll another D6 for me?
Mm-hmm.
Come on. D8, because it's me.
6.
6 damage will break down the door as Guffin slams into the door. You like the door breaks away. You are confused by him not actually like hitting anything as he just busts straight through it. You let go, throwing Guffin into the house. The 4 of you are still standing out on the porch as the guards are running up on you.
Get inside.
We all
Going
get
in.
inside.
Going in.
All right,
We don't have a
you
door to
run
close.
inside.
Yeah, is there any door left?
The door has a Guffin hole inside of it. It like didn't break off the hinges. You broke through it.
Guys, maybe if we're quiet, they won't see.
Guys,
us.
wait. If we go to the roof, we can start like running over the rooftops because it's a packed city.
Dude, go.
All right, so you're just running up. You break into the house. You're not looking for anything, and you're just going straight upstairs.
We got it.
Are they not like right behind us?
They
Where
are.
they?
They're like coming up
Yeah,
the
that's what I'm
steps right now
saying.
to the
We
house.
can't look for anything.
All right, so there we go.
Is
We're
there anyone
running
in
up.
the house at least?
There, you are hearing nothing in the house. It is silent.
Okay.
As you run upstairs, you notice there's a hallway with a bunch of different doors in it. And then there's another staircase up side where there's to where there's a trap door. Right. You're going up there. So you're gonna climb up those extra steps. Throw open this trap door, and you're now standing on a empty and flat roof. A lot of these roofs don't actually have like tiered roofs. They just have like flat standing roofs, and there's a lot of like tiers and things to all the buildings here.
Okay, is everyone up?
All 5 of you are able to stand up, but it's tight and it's packed on this small little
Trap
roof.
door.
Trap door.
Trap door shut. All right.
Draggy on top.
No, we put a stick. We put a stick between the lever.
There's no sticks. There's no wood. There's no trees.
Oh shoot, we need something hard.
You
The staff.
stand on top of it.
All right, I'll stand on top of it.
Okay, you stand on top of it, and as you step on, there's hammering, bah, 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 as they're slamming into the trap door underneath you. They're like still shouting and say, "Hey, get off, get off!" And they say, and a couple of them shout out, "Get back outside and look for him outside!" And as the door still tries to break through.
Is there like a ledge outside, or is it just
I
flat
was gonna
roof?
say.
It's flat roof. Like you're on like there's like a little bit of a tiny half wall around you guys that like it comes up maybe to your shins. But the like you're just standing out on like a tiered rooftop.
Aguirre / Sam drops to their stomach and is going to attempt to hide.
All right, roll a stealth check for me.
Wait,
Alright.
yeah, let's do
Just
it.
like-
Drop.
Yeah.
All right, everyone roll a stealth check then.
17.
17.
It's a nat 1.
Oh.
I have disadvantage on stealth too. So.
All right.
10.
Why are you
10?
disadvantaged yourself?
5.
I've
I also have a disadvantage on stealth.
5.
Oh,
5.
Mark,
In that one, I have a disadvantage on stuff.
is
It
that
was
a
19 too?
I get back up. Might as well.
as you lay down, Merc is still like he lies down on the half wall, right? So he's just like on it, not even like hiding behind it. And Akla lies down. Akla, do you have a tail?
Sure.
Yeah, your tail is poking up over the wall. Like that is not hidden. Like you are down, but the tail is up and over it.
Guys, they won't notice. They'll think it's a
Well.
cactus. It's fine.
And Dreggy didn't move. He's still standing on the trap door.
I can't move. They're gonna get through.
That's what he thought. He thought he can't move. So.
How do we close this thing? You said you had a staff?
I have staff, yeah.
So it opens this way.
It opened up.
Is
So
there
we
a
really
latch
can't-
to grab onto?
There is not. There's just like a little like inset little section that you would just like press your hand into and like use pressure to pull up and out. There's not like a door handle or anything.
Can anyone light a fire?
I have a torch
You have a tinderbox, yeah.
and a tinder
Oh
box.
God.
That's your plan.
Oh no, wait,
That's
I
not what I
have
wanted.
I have firebolt.
Do that too.
Should we open the trap door and you just blast them?
I can do that. I can do poison spray. I can.
Then
Maybe if we get
Let's do
ourselves
poison.
arrested, we'll find the guy in prison.
Well,
Maybe.
aren't we looking for? Well, he's on the run. Is the thing.
Maybe we'll find someone in prison who knows where to find him.
Then we have to get out of prison.
I'm not going to prison.
I mean, it's
I
not in
can't
my
go back.
plans right now. It's not in my plans, you know?
So, Mike, you said that there's no way to run across the roofs.
If you were in a different section of city, yes, but the nobility has enough money to like have space built into like their things.
between each house?
You could jump, but
We clear it.
you know, it's like maybe a 6-foot jump.
Okay. Here's my plan. I've just come up with it.
Okay.
Doc. Draggy opens the trapdoor slightly. You stick your measly freaking snake in there. Do you have what are you have?
I
hands?
have
He's
arms,
humanoid. He's humanoid.
I look like a
Okay.
dude, pretty much.
he's
I
Denoid.
just look like a bald guy that has scaly skin, kind of, you know?
Okay.
And
so
has
you'll
a tail.
stick your snaky hand in there, and you'll keep your eye on it too. Count the people, because me and Draggy figured out we can take 5. Okay.
That's
There's more than that. You gotta cut it. But well, hold on. Wait, then there's 3 of you. So okay, so we can take 6.
yeah.
Okay. So open the trap door. Look
Okay.
inside.
I'm looking.
Then
If
close
the
it.
guy that's right there looks kind of nice. Don't shoot him. If you look,
Okay.
give him the 1-2.
Okay. You want me to firebolt him? You want me to spit some poison at him? What you want me? What you feeling?
Does the poison just come from your mouth, like your fangs?
Yeah, I think so. Just
Try
poison spray. You know?
it up. Draggy, open. Okay.
I'm gonna look down in there.
As you look down, you see that these people who have been banging on the door are shocked that the door opened and they didn't like open it. They look up at it, they blink twice, and they say, "Get him!" And down beneath you, as you're looking down, what you see is 4 guys are standing like up and down this staircase, like almost in a row, as they're like trying to like push over each other to get up onto the roof. And they like you open it to see them like pressing up against each other, and they're like they just blink up at you and say, "Get them." Do you want to
They look
fight?
like nice.
They are like adorned in chainmail armor. They have like the insignia of Cain, which is it's a coliseum. And the
Is he like a kid though? Is he a kid or is he just like an old?
they're not like old. They're like maybe they're humans, and they maybe are like 20.
Okay. Do I see them all lined up as well?
Where were you?
I'm standing right there.
Next to him? Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can see it. You maybe like don't see the last one, but you can see like the first 3 lined up in a row.
Okay. I'm gonna make a quick assessment and say, Doc, domino him.
All right, I'm gonna firebolt. Just
Just
Right
the
in the first
front one, right in the first one. All right.
Yeah.
Roll to hit, and as we do, can we? We're gonna roll initiative here. I think we're gonna have to. But I also want you to roll your hit as a surprise attack.
okay.
Let me pull up
So
my
that would
initiative
be
board.
that. So it's gonna be a 13.
13 to hit.
Yeah.
Hits. Roll damage. Oh no, sorry, it doesn't hit. 13 does not hit. Sorry, I have to pull up my. Where is
No,
this?
you're good.
Okay. So, looking at our initiative, for you, Doc, you fire your firebolt. Bah! And I need to like adjust this so I can stand. You fire the firebolt. Bam! And it like goes whew, but it just like misses the first guy over his shoulder and lands into the wall. It's a weird angle because Dreggy is still kind of like in front of you, and you're sort of like both like shoving around him to see down this staircase, and like it's just a weird fit, and it's like a different, yeah, like he's big, so he just kind of blocks up the staircase. All right, can I have my initiative for Guffin? What'd you get?
16.
All right, Doc,
13.
Sam.
21.
Woof.
I'm Maddie.
I'm saying hi.
Was she on the ground earlier?
Yes.
Okay. Merc, what'd you get?
11.
And Dreggy, what did you get?
16.
16. Awesome. And okay, and they roll. All right. So, Doc, your first firebolt missed. Sam, you are up first. Remember, you guys are all standing up on this platform. For now, you only know that there are 4 guards on the staircase, and they all are staring up at you as Doc fired the first firebolt, and they're all grabbing at their spears to get into action. Sam, it's all you.
All right. So Sam's first action is going to be to unhinge his jaw again. And out from deep inside him, the head of the drake pops out, and then more of the drake and more of the drake. And suddenly there is beside him a 7-foot-long, sort of shimmery, silvery blue, one of his drake companion, Aguirre. And Aguirre is going to snap at the closest guard, being very low to the ground and able to get under the trapdoor.
All right. So he's able to like kind of come at it from the top, you know, since he's kind of long, he can just kind of nip from above. Roll to hit the first guard then.
18.
18 hits. Roll your damage. On deck are my guards, and then Guffin, you're up.
This says 1d6 plus player bonus, but I don't know what my player bonus would be.
The way Aguirre actually works is you will spend your bonus action to have him attack, and then you use your action. Now, it's your bonus action to actually... Yeah, I'm sorry. He can't quite attack this turn. He spends the turn exiting you. It takes your full bonus action for him to exit you in, like, form. But then he will have his own turn, and on his turn, he will only dodge unless for your bonus action, you choose to, like, let him attack. He also gets a reaction, which you can see on his thing.
Yes.
And then whenever it says PB, that's your proficiency bonus for you personally.
Oh. What is my proficiency?
It should just be a +2 right now.
Yeah, it is.
So he's just kind of like forms out.
I'm going to use a bonus action to have him attack because I got a 5.
Well, so
2 is a 7.
your bonus action is going to be just calling him out of you.
I thought you said I could spend something to make him go.
You'll use your bonus action, but it takes your bonus action to summon him the first turn, unless he's already summoned. You see how that works?
Okay.
So you have your action, but then you're going to use your bonus action to pull the Aguirre out of your mouth.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then my action will be, from laying on the ground, flip over, knock an arrow, and see if I can't get one under the trapdoor.
All right. So you're going to flip over and try to shoot from above as well, kind of where Aguirre is also standing. You're going to shoot over him with an arrow. Can you roll to hit for the first guard?
That's an 18 again.
18 hits. Roll your damage.
For that is going to be... Oh, shit. It was actually a 26. I didn't add that. I have +8 to hit with that thing.
Wow.
That's
just
10 damage.
Sorry, guys. I just missed the +8. 10 damage is going to be... oh, my God. You fire this shot into the top of the guard, and he stabs through him. They're not wearing helmets; they just have like small chainmail armor on, and it stabs through his head and out the other side as he falls onto the stairs, dead, instant.
I catch the arrow as it exits his body.
roll a sleight of hand check as you try to grab it as it comes out his chin.
This would be so fucking cool. Well, I got a 10.
I think you're gonna miss it because it's so far down, but you're
Yeah.
shooting down from above and instantly stabbing through. Now, it's the guard's turn, and as his body's rolling down the stairs, they have to like get out of the way as his body's in. They're gonna use their full movement to do so, so they're all just standing down there, and they're not gonna be able to get on and out to you guys. They're just gonna hold their spear attack. If any of them get close to you, they're gonna pose up with their spears and look to stab at you guys just to keep you back. They're also gonna call out to you guys. What the hell was that for? We're just doing our job. Why do you do this to us? Guffin, it's your turn.
Sam shrugs.
All right, hold on, everybody. Hold on. Are you guys gonna leave?
What?
Or you? Yes.
It's our job to fight you. I don't know what you killed our friend. You attacked.
I'm giving you the option.
We have to bring you in.
You don't though.
But you killed our friend. That
Alright,
was Gus. Why did you kill Gus?
Wait, you just killed somebody.
Yeah, he's dead.
Sammy, next time, okay? Next time, leave him at least just bleeding, okay? Please.
As you do that, they're like mortified as you say that.
Dead people don't make good snakes, you know?
I look down at I look down at the rest of them and I'm like, all right, listen, guys, listen. I know it's been a bit of a tussle. This guy's dead, right? I don't know what to tell you about him, but if the rest of you could just exit the building, nobody else has to go.
Can you roll a
Persuasion?
intimidation if you'd prefer?
I'd prefer persuasion.
Persuasion it is.
Natural 20 for a 27.
Survival. Roll survival.
What? Why was survival? What? Who are you? Okay. As you do, they're backing up. They just watched their friend die from an arrow to the head. They watched a dude pull a dragon out of his mouth, and they're, hey, okay. If you just leave and we bring our friend, you won't hurt us.
Yeah, here, hold on, and I'll climb down the ladder.
They're like scared. They're like, actually, you're climbing down?
Are they gonna attack me? I'll be.
They
pissed.
held attack.
Okay, well, I'm gonna just say, hold on. I'm helping you carry out your buddy.
Okay. They sort of like drop their spears just a little bit.
Okay, I climb down fully.
Okay.
I'll pick up.
I'll stab you.
I'm not very strong.
Okay.
I'll climb down. I climb down
Roll
too.
a strength check to try to pick it up.
I'll roll a strength check. 4.
You're not gonna be able to do it alone.
I'll climb down after him and I'll try as well.
You're going down there, Max?
Yeah.
As they watch two of you come down there, they're starting to lift their spears back up. They're getting scared as he comes down. As
You
the
guys
big
are supposed
brute.
to be leaving. We're helping bring your friend out.
You can just leave. We'll bring him. Just don't hurt us.
We're supposed to leave.
Okay.
You've got to.
You let us leave. You let us leave. All right. We won't tell our boss.
Go then.
We'll say he fell.
Go.
Okay.
Go, and we'll carry your buddy down.
They go to like grab their buddy and just run like away.
Okay.
As they do, the body is leaving blood across the floor, and as they're dragging him out of the house, and the people on the street and some of the guards have watched this whole thing, and they're all like talking about, and they're starting to pull a bit of a gathering around the house.
We need to find a new door.
Yeah. Good point. Well,
You can start to hear screaming as you can imagine they've left the house.
I want to walk around the house. Is there any back doors, back windows?
There's a back door, yeah, to a backyard.
Wait, we're already inside.
Yeah, but I feel like this guy's not in here.
Oh.
We could look around for clues at least. Like,
Yeah,
is
let's.
Yeah.
there any like papers on the tables or anything?
Yeah, cursory look.
All right. As you search through, there's a couple of different rooms. You know, there's a living room, a foyer. There's a kitchen on the first floor, and then upstairs there's a number of bedrooms and guest bedrooms. Any places you guys are searching in particular? I'll give you
The
all the
kitchen.
opportunity to search one room well, or a couple of different rooms not so well.
The kitchen.
Agira and Sam will search bedroom.
Bedroom, kitchen.
Yeah.
So we're splitting up.
I'll search the
I'm actually
living
gonna
room.
not search, and I'm going down towards the door.
Okay. The front door, back door.
Front.
Okay. And Merc.
I'll search. Can I help search the bedroom?
Yeah, that's fine. Then the bedroom, you guys are gonna roll a flat investigation. Kitchen and which room did you say, Max?
Living room.
Living room. Can you guys roll a disadvantage investigation as you're trying to do this quickly, knowing that you're on a time crunch here? Guffin, while they're doing this, what are you guys doing?
Okay. I'm sneaking up towards the door, and I know there's a big hole, but before I even get to where anyone can see me, I'm very quickly. I'm going to try and disguise self as the face on the wanted poster.
Okay. All right. Disguise self is just something that's supposed to just happen, right?
Disguise self is instant. It makes myself, my clothing, my armor, weapons, belongings look like another person.
I want you. What are some of my wisdom throws I have on there?
Wisdom? What do you mean?
Or intelligence on ability checks. Yeah. What are some intelligence ability checks?
Intelligence. An intelligence check.
Yeah, then I
Or
think
a
we're gonna do
wisdom.
that as you're trying to like. You don't have the poster in hand. You gave it to Mark, and you're trying to just like remember.
Yeah, I've seen it though.
You've seen it once, and you're not like a mastermind who just has that in
So
hand.
I have to roll an intelligence check.
Yeah, yeah.
18.
Oh, you are able to morph at least into the upper body. You don't know how the rest of him looks, but you're able to get the head and the shoulders of what is his name? Naveem Kalir as you transform into him.
I do that, and I step outside and I go, I'd kill him again.
The people in the Nazeem, you can't do this. What? Why did you do that? Ah! And the crowd, except for the guards, are starting to dissipate. The guards there start to pull out their spears and say, "Nazeem, you must exit this house at once."
I run inside.
You hear the guards.
Is the door broken?
The guards have started to like set out like along the like outer wall and like are like starting to post up, waiting for you to leave.
All right, I'm out the back door.
You're just leaving. No.
I went, I'll guard again if I could. Then I run through the house and run out the back door.
All right, you exit the house. Now, Dreggy and so Dreggy, what'd you get on your investigation check?
8.
Okay. What did everyone get on their investigation checks?
18.
18. And
18.
okay. So, for my bedroom people, you
Wait,
guys.
what? 2 8s and 2 18s?
Yeah, I know that was weird, right?
That's insane.
So
That's one in. That's one in. What is it? 1 times 2, 4.
Stop.
16.
One.
160,000.
No.
Yeah.
So my Guffin, my bedroom people, you guys are looking through and you're not really able to find much. You can see like the drawers have been emptied in his dresser and like the bed is still like unmade. It seems that whatever he left in a hurry. And but you're not able to find like any instances about where he went. In the kitchen, you find that most of the food has gone. You see like some of the non-perishables, but like there's not a whole lot of food actually left in the kitchen. However, Guffin, you do see out on the living room table, on the like small like table that's in there, you are able to see a small map that like might have some writing on it, but it's just a map that's there. You gotta grab it up. You go da 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 and grab it up. As you do, you see Guffin run by out of the house, and the rest of you hear Guffin go rah, and then run out of the house as he's like racing out.
You're gonna follow him running out.
All right, you're gonna follow him out. My people on the upstairs, you heard this happen.
That's the signal. I go. I run
Right.
outside.
Jackie runs out.
I yell, we found the door. Because doesn't he still look like the door?
Yeah.
Like, look like the door?
Mm-hmm.
He looks like the door.
The dwarf.
Dwarf?
Oh, the dwarf. Yeah. You found the dwarf. Yeah, as you are looking out the window into the backyard, and you see the dwarf run outside.
Oh, we have to kill him, yeah?
Yeah.
I want to take my crossbow.
And
The
fire it
second I get
out the window.
The second I get outside, I was gonna drop it.
Okay, so you might see like the dwarf change into Guffin's face. That's what you see. You see the dwarf change to look like Guffin.
Oh my god, the dwarf can shapeshift into Guffin.
Aguirre jumps out of a window and tries to grapple the dwarf. That
Okay.
looks like
Can
Guffin.
Guffin roll a contested strength check against Aguirre?
Oh shit.
Okay.
Oh, we all knew this was Guffin.
7.
7 versus Aguirre's.
Rice doesn't know where their damn D20 went.
The hell?
Probably more than that.
For a Drake, I really hope so. I really hope a 7-foot Drake is able to beat a 7. A little wimpling bard.
Dude, I don't know.
I'll roll for you.
Ooh, dice.
20.
Yeah, just
I actually got a nat 20.
no.
There you go.
Hold on.
Yeah, just Google a dice.
Strength.
Strength.
Uh,
Max, you're just holding up a 20 right now.
Yeah, that's what Xavier did.
Roll the 22, guys.
Wait, guys, I rolled a 22, and it was to kill X. There's a meteorite.
ooh. What was...
It was a contested strength check. Just a strength.
$21.
All right. So
Oh, I think that was a nat 20. I don't know what the D&D Beyond thing looks like, but it was just a straight up B.
yeah, that's
So
a
I
nat
think that was
20.
a nat 20.
All right, so your Drake rolls a nat 20 against the 7 of Guffin, and as Aguirre jumps out the window, he's able to tackle and roll down Guffin as he's trying to escape. Aguirre is now tackling a normal-looking Guffin to the ground. The rest of you, or at least Dreggy
It's
and
me.
Doc, have left the house.
We just see
You see the dragon.
normal-looking Duffy.
You see the Drake has tackled Guffin.
It's me.
He yells up,
It's me, mate.
I've got him!
It's me, mate. It's me. It's me.
Why are you tackling our bard?
You slimy gut beast. It's just me.
Slimy.
I'm
just
Are you
look that
slimy
way.
or are you more like scaly?
I'm
Well, you-
scaly, I'm like you.
You
It
came out
just
of it.
came out of
I'm a
somebody's body. Now.
dragon.
Yeah.
He just came out of somebody.
Dragons aren't
I'm
real.
in Sam's body. I'm just in a spiritual form. I'm not actually. I don't have time to explain this to you. We have the dwarf. He shapeshifts.
Well, you've got me, mate.
I don't think that's a dwarf.
Look, the clothes didn't even change. I was wearing these.
It's true. The clothes are the same.
Just the face.
That's away.
Aguirre steps away. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, let's go.
All right. Merc and Sam, are you guys heading downstairs?
Put that crossbow down.
Yeah.
All right. you put away your crossbow and head back downstairs, joining up with the rest of the party who is now standing in the backyard as you start to hear clambering coming off of the street.
We're running.
What a running
I'm
animation
running.
as Guffin and Dreggy tear out of the backyard, hop over the fence, and try to run to get to the other street and try
I'm
to
good
keep
at
running
jumping
away.
too. I'm god at jumping.
He's a jumper, yeah. The rest of
Awesome
you, are
guy.
you following?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. So you're able to cross over a couple of roads. You're able to deep and dodge as you're running through. Are you running anywhere in particular, or where are we going through? How are you? Where?
Somewhere safe.
Home. He says.
Well, we
Oh,
need somewhere safe to look at the map, don't we?
Yeah, I'm going towards the slums.
Okay, you're running back to the
I'm just
mines.
following them.
Yeah, you're running
Towards
in.
the slums. The slums before the mines.
Well, the slums are like the minor quarters.
Then yeah, I had to go there.
Yeah, because there's like the bad section where the like champions are like bad, but then there's the actually bad where the minors are. So you're running back to the right to down south to where the minor quarters are, and as you're running back down into there, the rest of the party following suit, you hear the guard chasing begin to drop away as you escape into the slums, and you notice there's significantly less of a guard presence in this section of town.
Okay. Is there a
Hit
tavern?
it.
There's not a tavern like immediately nearby, but there's like an inn or two. Then you might be able to like find a
Okay.
table.
I want
at.
to just like literally any public built like shop or tavern or whatever. I just ding 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 ding. Through.
The closest one is just a flat grocery store that just has food in it.
I'm in.
You walk on in. He's a little bit of a baker, and then there's like some other like foods and stuff standing around. He's like just kind of working in the back. He doesn't even like kind of look up as you come in.
Tables and chairs.
There's like a one table with two chairs.
Okay, sit at one.
You sit at one. The rest of you, are you coming in? Yeah.
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 Aguirre too.
At this point, like outside the door, Aguirre would go back into Sam's body, who sort of stumbles a bit
Okay.
and then walks through the door.
I will
down
say-
very heavily.
How many times can you summon him per long rest? Okay, just keep that in mind.
That's it then. That's it then.
Yeah,
You're done.
you summoned him once today. He
Thank
can
you,
stay
Leo.
for 8 hours, I think. But you could just put him back if you'd like.
Yeah, I would like to put him back.
Okay.
Okay.
Um,
Well, I'm
yeah.
opening these maps, and like everyone, I guess everyone's gonna
Come
like,
crowd around the. There's one more chair. Does anyone want to take it? Dreggy and Merc both wanted it. Are you guys fighting for it, or is
drag.
Yeah, I'll put him for it.
you're fighting it for it?
No.
Oh,
Is it
okay.
musical chairs?
All right, so Dreggy, you take a seat as the other three are standing above the brothers, and Guffin rolls out the map in front of you.
Anything?
On it, you're going to find it's a city map, not of this city, of a city known as Shamor.
More.
war?
Yeah,
Shamor what?
S'mores.
Shamor, these nut. I wrote it just for that. So it's Shamor, spelled Shamor. And that is the name of the city of the map that you wrote out. And it's just like a city map, but and there is like a couple of like markings on the map.
Any big red X that says this is my house?
There's a couple of markings that just say like safe house, and it just kind of blocks out like a building in the city, and it also one that marks out a marks like a little route through and out of that city. You see, this city is like on two sides of a river, and there's a forked bridge that runs and connects the one. There's only one bridge across the river. So the pathway like goes through the river, and it connects the safe house to the southern tip of the city.
Gotta be at the safe house.
That would make sense.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna place a gold on the table, and I'm
You just place one gold. All right, mark it down, and then Guffin leaves. Is the rest of you following him as he begins to head towards Shamor?
I'm gonna pick up the gold and leave.
Doc picks it up. The baker doesn't even like look at you guys.
I'm gonna
He's
put
still,
one
like, just
down
rolling
whenever
dough.
he leaves. I'm gonna put one down when
You're
he
gonna
leaves.
put another one. All right. So Guffin mark a loss. Doc mark a plus, and then Dreggy mark a -1. And all of you have left this baker shop.
there you go. So is this like a carts ride, or can we walk there?
You have never been to Shamor. Shamor Can you roll a history check for me?
Yeah.
I don't even know if you know where it is yet.
9.
9. You might have heard like talk that there's like another really big city along the river northwest of you. It's more of a coastal. It's like on the edge of the delta. But like you've never been there, so you're not too familiar. You do know like to get to that section of city is probably gonna be like you're gonna have to go. It's probably like a 3 days cart ride to get there.
3 days cart ride.
It brings you through another town, and then you get to that city.
How much would that cost me, you think? Like,
For a cart ride there, it's a
Yeah,
very
for 3
dangerous
days
section
cart
because it's going out of the rocks and to the coastline. There's a lot of like monsters that patrol that section. So depending if you can find even a person who would do that cart ride and take a person with them. I mean, there's a lot of like trade and stuff, so it's not a infrequented road. But like finding a person who's willing to just tag you on.
yeah.
If you can do all that, it might cost you maybe 45 GP to get that. At least for all 5 of you to go. Maybe 8
I don't
a
even have
piece.
that.
Maybe 8 a piece.
I don't got.
Well, I guess we have to save up for that quest. Holy I don't have $45.
You don't have 8 GP?
8?
Do.
Yeah, well, it's 45, 8 a piece, I was going to say.
Oh, 45. I thought you meant 45 per.
No,
person.
not 45. Not that. That would mean that you're not getting all your money back for the quest. You're spending more to just do the quest.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, where did that other cart say? There was the one that said they needed help. The cart needed safe passage.
The cart needed safe passage. That was the. You want to pull out that one and read it back?
Yeah.
That job reads.
Gotta be.
In need of guaranteed safe delivery of vital cargo, deliver from Kane to Korth, the Grand Library. 20 GP
Is Korth
per
closer?
helping hand. No, that is to the south.
So Korth to the south, Shamir's to the north.
Yeah, northwest. Korth is one of the cities along the mine.
Okay.
If it's a triangle, right? Kane, Korth is the bottom left point. Sorry, bottom left point, and Kuar is the third point.
Okay, and then Shamor's like up
Yeah,
here.
Shamor's up there. Yeah.
Well, we got to find ourselves either a cart to purchase or a cart to ride on. Like I'm looking at this map, it says like safe house.
It says safe house. X and a safe house.
It's
Little
gotta
obvious.
be it. Yeah, too obvious,
Gold.
right, Merc? Too obvious.
A little too obvious.
I've got 8 gold
You got to go.
for
You
myself. Yeah.
How much gold do you have?
14.
That's more than I have.
I gladiate.
He works. Yeah. He has a
I
good job.
gladiate.
Okay, well,
I have 25.
I have 11 now.
what do you? You have 11?
Yeah,
Oh,
I had
wow.
10.
Oh, you had? What do you mean you had 10?
Well, I had 10, but then I got one.
Where'd you
I
get
have
it?
11. Just found it, like on the ground. You know,
I'm the gold.
it's you wouldn't get it. You know, it's a snake thing. You know,
A snake thing.
yeah. I
Don't be
found it,
racist, man.
Is
Yeah,
it
it's
a racist drag?
Don't be racist, man.
Hey, no offense. I didn't mean no offense.
you know. I'll let it slide. I'll let it slide.
Sammy, how much you have?
I have none.
Ah,
Wait, we have
been
enough.
out of work for several days.
We have enough, though.
How much does your dragon have?
with Merc's 25, we have enough.
If we share a body, do you really have to ask that question?
I don't know if you have like a wallet in there too. You know,
How many gold do you got, Guff?
Do you
Wait,
keep
wait,
a wallet
hold on.
in your stomach?
I've got
I
9.
don't keep a dragon in there though.
Then we're good then.
Well, hold on. Can you put other stuff in there? It's like storage system.
Is it like a bag of holding in there?
Bag of holding. A
Bag of
book.
holding.
I would like you to try and swallow everyday objects and see how you react.
You just
Okay.
swallowed a 7-foot dragon.
I'm gonna try and swallow a
I feel like
sham.
these aren't dumb questions.
I feel like you don't understand the concept of having a spiritual attunement to another creature.
Yeah, I don't understand.
100% correct.
I
do not get it.
not understand that at all.
Creature? What do you mean creature? You're a human.
No, the creature's in there.
That's some bird.
What?
Just leave that.
You're gonna make a great snake, buddy. Oh, bright future.
I'm sorry. My AirPod died and I didn't catch the last 10 seconds of that interaction.
He said
Good,
he
good.
thought it was a bird. He said he thought you summoned a bird.
Yeah.
You thought a drake was a bird?
Just leave it. Just leave it.
Just druggy things.
Okay, well, here's the thing. Well, hold on. Merc can pay for 3 of us.
No, Merc just gotta pay for
But they can pay for
Sammy.
All right. Well, isn't that 2 people in there?
If you look
Nah.
at me, do you see 2 people?
Well, now that I know.
But I look like one person.
How many hearts
You
you
know
got?
Huh?
We don't judge by appearances around here, you know.
How many brains you got?
Doc, okay.
Sam has 1 brain. I don't understand where the confusion is.
Sam has 1.
and-
What about
and-
Glizzly?
My name is Aguirre.
Aguirre, you got a brain?
Not right now.
As you're discussing, I assume you've been walking north, like to like the edges of the city. Is that kind of the goal?
Yeah. Oh, we've been walking this whole time.
Yeah. So you're reaching like the edge, the northwest edge now of where are you? In Kane, and you're finding like this is sort of like a trade central for Kane, right? Kane being a large production city of like from the mine, they often have a lot of trade coming in and out of here, and so you'll see there's a lot of like carts and there's almost like a full market on this one side just to like send carts in and out of, and like process goods that come in.
Okay. All right. Do I see like any, not necessarily smaller carts, but like a dude and a couple people?
A lot of like the
And, like,
bigger,
bigger
more
operation.
noticeable things have like a larger gathering around them. Can you roll an investigation check to look for like a smaller group?
Investigation. That is a 12.
Looking on the outside edges, you might notice like some people like having like just like less frequented shops, but they're not necessarily like smaller carts per se, at least not from your sight.
Okay. Well, I'll just walk up to someone random then.
All right. There's like, as you're walking up to just a random guy, you come across like a dude who's selling a bunch of rugs out of just his cart with a small like little overhang off of it. And he's selling, come, please, come take a look at the finest of all goods, the finest rugs across all the land.
Okay, you're here?
No, please, come along. You must
on.
take a look. You must.
Hold
He
on,
starts to
hold
grab you by the arm and pull you
Are they
in. Take a
magical?
look. Take a look at my rugs.
Slap his
They're
hand.
so very pretty. You must take a
Magic
look.
rug?
You try to rip out of it. There's are you asking that, Mark?
Draggy slapped his hand.
Oh, Draggy slapped my hand. Sir, I'm sorry. Did I offend? Please, I'm just coming. Please.
You don't
I'd like to
touch.
invite.
You don't touch.
I'm sorry. I don't want to get to the wrong idea. I'm just, I'm very excited after all. I just got a new shipment, and they're
Now, hold
quite
on,
very
hold on.
fine goods.
My buddy's got a question, Merc.
Are they magical?
Well, magical, you say?
Yeah, like magic. Right?
Like
are
a
they
magic
carpets?
like a magic carpet? Well,
Are they magic
uh-oh.
carpets?
You froze him in time. Is that your superpower? You killed him.
Oh no!
Gosh, Mark.
We won.
Merc. Wait, that's
Wow.
why.
We won.
We
That's why
won.
it's
Beat the
called
DM.
Merc.
Let's go.
We won D&D.
That's
We
it.
won D&D.
You
It's the
won,
first
yeah.
time.
No one's ever beaten it
The end
before.
of tonight's session.
We beat the DM.
He couldn't find a way to wrap it up, so he said, "All right, y'all, I'm
He
ending it."
said,
As I ripped the cord on that one.
He's back.
Merc, how
As
did
you
do that?
as you like are asking him, his eyes sort of just like widen for a second, and he just, why? Have you seen a magic carpet recently?
Dude,
No.
you're the rug salesman, boss.
So how do you know about it?
You have one.
I've heard about them.
So you have,
have one.
You've heard about them from who?
Everybody knows.
Did you
Everybody knows
did you
about 'em.
see it?
I haven't seen one personally.
Have you?
but I've heard about them.
Someone stole my magic carpet recently. I'll keep my eye on
Was
you.
he a dwarf?
No? I
Was
don't know.
it
I
a
didn't see
horde
him.
Was it a horde of goblins?
No. Why?
They're stealing. They're stealers.
They steal.
They
They're
steal?
little
That's
thieves.
just what
They're
they...
little thieves.
Okay. Is that okay?
I think there's some hijinks going on right now.
That's not seems to be, I don't know. I haven't, no one really has come to buy many magic carpets these days. It's a very fine
Let me ask you a question about your rugs, okay?
Sure, go ahead.
Come to Shamor.
Well, I suppose I'll be heading up there soon to try to sell more product, yes?
Today, right?
Well, I was gonna hang out for at least another day, maybe, but, for a small fee, I could, move on a little faster.
What are we talking?
How much are you willing to offer? 3. 4 between the two of you?
No.
1. 1 each, and 3 for you.
Why you get Sammy? Put your fingers down. You don't have
Not
any.
each. Not each. Not each.
Not each.
1 each.
One total.
One.
Total. You want to offer me 1 total to pack up my business a day early, go through a
Hold on.
3-day long perilous journey.
That you were going on anyway.
Pause. 40 gold right now.
To take all of you.
Yep.
Why should I be inclined to take you with me?
I'll
You're going
punch your
anywhere.
face if you don't.
You could also help protect your cart. You know.
That's
Are you
what-
gonna attack me, or are you gonna protect it?
No. My brother here is just he whenever he says I'm gonna punch your face, he means enemies' faces.
That's a very peculiar
General
thing to.
you. General you.
That's a very
Not
odd
you,
way to say.
just
I don't know
you,
if.
everybody.
I think
like
that's
a
probably
But
you
lost
can
in
see,
translation.
If you noticed, his eyes went different ways because he was looking into his destiny.
Oh, was that it? I thought he just couldn't see straight. Back up, Max. He goes, I'll punch him in
I
the
will
face
say-
for you.
I will say his destiny isn't very bright, but he's looking into it with a fist. Okay?
And you want to protect my cart. What? You think I'm
Right.
gonna... I mean,
No one will steal your rugs on our watch.
50 gold.
Oh.
50.
Absolutely not.
No.
Hmm.
We had another
I
offer
have
for
that.
45.
Hold on. Okay. And then shoot. We don't have that, boss.
We could threaten him.
45. 40. No, we can't. 45.
20, and you buy a rug.
Which
How
is
much
a
are your
rug.
rugs?
Rugs.
25.
But that seems cheap.
Well, it's,
Okay.
it's a rug.
That's
I mean,
45.
Let me see
That's
your good ones. Let
45.
me see a good.
take
let
a
me see
look.
good picture.
And he holds up. Oh. He holds up a rug. Take a look at
That's
this.
awesome.
I want the
Masterfully
magic
made, I'd say.
Under the
Ugly.
sea.
It's very, very nice.
Ugly.
It spent 6 years making this rug, you know? I'd say it's well
years.
worth the price.
You're trying to make.
honestly,
Wait.
a
Hold
sale
on.
for the amount of money.
Hold
that
on.
it's
Hold
worth.
on. Hold on. You're trying to tell me you spent 6 years making.
Oh, I did it. I just sell the rug.
Kind of looks like I have a big
Middleman.
head right now.
Interesting.
I don't make the rugs. I just sell them. What do you mean?
All right, how about this? 40 gold total, and we get the rug.
Good deal.
You
Can I
sir,
lock eyes with him?
you're gonna lock eyes with him.
Yeah.
Roll an intimidation check.
Roll initiative for
You have
everyone.
to do the thing. You have to do the.
Yeah, the max.
What?
You have to get close to the cam gate.
And you have to look past it, because then your eyes.
Bring it
go
close to her.
out.
Bring it
Yeah.
close. That's the stare. Oh my god. Roll an intimidation check.
13.
13. I guess I can do that. Sure. 40 gold and you buy a rug.
All right.
40 gold total.
40 gold, and we
get
buy
the
a rug.
We get the rug.
40 gold.
40
you
gold
ca-
total.
We
Sure.
get the rug.
I'll just give me the money, please.
Yeah. I have 9.
Well, that's
have-
only 9.
11.
11.
That's
20.
20.
I'll give 4.
24.
How much did you have?
24.
Druggy, how much did you have?
Right now I have 10.
Okay,
I have 0 now.
I'll give 16. Wait, how much total is that?
24 right now.
I'll give 16.
16. Ah, thank you. And he collects it.
I have none.
Mark
I
down.
have
ten.
money.
Mark your change. And
Can I try and sell the rug back to him?
I'm gonna give
you want to
Guffin
sell?
5.
You're trying to sell me
Yeah.
my rug?
Mm-hmm.
I
I'm
give
It was actually
Guffin
someone else's.
5.
It was
I'm
made
gonna
for
give.
6 years.
I'm giving the doctor and Sammy 1 gold each,
All right.
So,
So
I have
Thank
5 now.
he has
I have
3.
Guffin has 3.
and they have
1 and 1. And then however many 9 left that Merc has.
Yeah, man.
You're trying to sell me my rug, sir? I just
Yeah,
gave
it's
you that.
like-
What?
It looks
You're
like you
trying
need
to
it.
sell it though. You're a rug salesman.
Yeah, I
You
don't
can have it
buy
back.
rugs.
You don't want to buy
Yeah,
a
but you're
stock.
selling them in a different town for more. Sell it for 50.
You want me to buy the rug I just sold you?
You
Okay.
can make
I'm
a
only selling
profit.
it for 25.
You're only selling it for 20. Well, that's a steal.
Yeah.
Why don't I?
Merc,
I just have to
Steal,
do that,
good
huh?
job.
I'll pull Merc to the side and go, listen, he's been nice to us. Let's sell it for, 20. How about that?
I guess we'll bring it down to 22.
What's your sales pitch look like? Roll an intimidation check with disadvantage.
With disadvantage.
You're trying to sell him a rug he already sold you.
He's fearful of his life.
But he knows he gave you the rug. He just got the money.
Please.
He's not stupid. Don't
What
say
do you mean,
please.
What are you're
He's
praying,
fearful.
please, to the gods.
13.
He's fearful of his
The
life.
rug gods.
You got another 13.
No, he.
It was
He
18.
looks like he's. Oh, it's an 18? Oh, it's an 18?
No, it was 18, then it's 13.
No. No, I really, I don't, I sold it to you. I just gotta get rid of these other rugs I have.
All right, but let's go. You promised us quick passage, pal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
It'll be
Where's
a
the
couple,
cart?
it'll probably be a day or two before we actually get there, just so you know. So why don't
Yeah.
you clamber in, I'll hook up the camels and we'll be off on our way, alright?
Yeah.
Perfect.
As you're getting on, you see, and as he's like mounting it all together, you do see a number of guards have walked in and started like asking around the marketplace, and they're sort of like looking around, but your cart starts to pull off before they ever get close to you as you sink back into your chairs. We are going to end today's session there as you
Start sweating.
have started exiting the city of Cain and have gotten on a cart with passage to Shamor. Cleaning off the sweat. Woo! That was close, he says. Max, come on.
Me and Draggy start.
In the back of this car. Is anything happening as we're going through our little journey here?
Yeah, I'm pulling out my tomes and I'm telling everyone a legend of the Destiny's Frogs Skleens.
Okay.
Alright, here's what I'm doing.
You're all listening to the story of the Destiny's Frog Glints, and it's a magical tale. It's a good legend.
Wow.
While we're listening, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna
Merc,
take
you've
out
actually
my.
heard this before.
What have I heard before?
You've heard the legend of the
Story.
Frog Glints.
Oh right, yep.
Yep, you've heard that.
I'm gonna take out my mace and my chainmail, and I'm gonna start inscribing.
Into chains.
No, the chain is connected to a helmet.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, you're putting your helmet and putting a little rune on that.
Yeah, I'm inscribing some runes on all my stuff.
Which ones are you doing?
Cloud and fire,
Okay. How long do they last for?
forever.
Until you use them?
Until I. No. Even
Well,
when I
it's-
use them, they stay.
Yeah,
It's
they
until
say,
I
but
change
it's
it.
Uses per day.
Yeah, it's how many I can use it.
Oh, okay.
I can use the fire once per day and the cloud once per day.
Your
So
fire
it's not.
cloud, got it. Okay, cool. So
At some
you've
point, can we long rest?
you can take a long rest on this.
Yeah,
You will
through the
know that
day.
this will be a multiple day journey. When we pick up, you'll be arriving into the town of
Salem.
the next town that's on the way to Shamor. So there's a whole town that we'll get to, and then you can take a long rest there, or you can, and then we'll push on and hit the next town after that. Cool. So if no one else had anything to do on this section of the ride, we can close it out there. Let's close out chat together. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Tune into next time's session. It's still going to be at a weird time next week. I'm in Hawaii when we wanted to do that our Thursday session and a Friday, so I don't know if we'll get one in next week or unless it's early in the week. But
When do you get back from?
I get back and move to school
Ooh.
the same hour. But if you wanted to do it on a earlier next week, we can just do it then. But we'll talk about that, and we'll let you guys know when our next session will be. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today, and we'll catch you next time on the Dunes of Quiroq. Bye, guys.